the 2007 movie Smiley Face, starring Anna Faris and John Krasinski. But he's kind of a small part. He's not really a big player. It's Anna Faris mostly, and you know, she's intensely beautiful, I think. But kind of, I mean, like I said years ago, I listened to her podcast once. I was like, oof, you are as dumb as every character you've ever played. And so this movie is about Anna Faris's character, who's like a wannabe actress, but she's a pothead and just spends way too much time smoking pot. And I'm telling you, you watch a movie like this and it's like, you know, some people just should not smoke pot, eat pot, get involved with pot at all, because it's like you already start out at a really dumb level without pot. Like, you're already stupid. Then you add marijuana and whew, your IQ just goes down the tubes. And that's what's so infuriating about her character in this movie, Jane, is that she's a colossal idiot. And I could explain to you the plot of the story, but it only makes sense if you're an irresponsible pothead. All right, she scarfs down her roommate's pot-laden cupcakes, which she didn't know had pot in them, and it goes nuts, basically. And so, and because she did that, she's realized, oh, I'm going to have to make up. My roommate's going to be pissed. I'm going to have to. Her roommate is Danny Masterson, by the way, and it was kind of weird, his character in the movie, especially like what happened, what came to light later with the skull and everything. Anyway, check it out. I mean, there's a few elements that are really interesting in this movie that make it worth discussion, make it worth me rating it, because I really like the fact that Danny Masterson's character was really, really weird. And I don't know if like stuff was breaking about the rumors about him were coming out, and so they're just like, because it seems like Danny Masterson like was like eating humble pie throughout that script. It's just crazy. Anna Faris's character, she makes this new plan, stoned out of her mind, how to fix everything, and everything just keeps falling apart. She's got an audition to go to, and she tries to sell pot to the casting director, and because she's, you know, a stoned idiot. And I want to say, like, in the first act of the movie, there's about I don't know, $180 worth of weed that is just wasted. All right, I'm not a big fan of like a lot of weed and spending a lot of money on weed, but I also know that it represents a monetary value. And when you pay for something, no matter how absurd it is, it's still worth something. But when you burn pot on the stove trying to merge it with butter to cook some new cupcakes, it's I don't know, it's the penny pincher in me. It's the Scottish blood, maybe. It's just like, you just wasted the money. You could argue wasted it by buying pot, but you absolutely wasted the pot that you spent money on. It's infuriating. It's infuriating. All right, and here's the thing, because Marxism gets brought up, right? And I guess it's not a spoiler to bring this up. It's like she knew this professor in college who was a Marxist who apparently talked to her about a lot of things, about the proletariat and all that shit, you know? And I really liked how they handled the Marxism, because she goes and hides from the cops, long story, in this guy's house, and where he wasn't there, but his mother was. She's like, "Oh, are you the new teaching assistant? Yeah, you need to bring this to his office and put it in the safe right away." And she's like, "Okay, whatever." She's stoned and an idiot, so she leaves with this thing. And so she opens it up, and inside is like an original printing of the Communist Manifesto by obviously Karl Marx and what's his name? Shit, I'm blanking on it now. I'm blanking. The other guy, Kurt Vonnegut. I'm kidding. And so it's an original copy, and my first impulse when I saw the thing was to destroy it, but destroying it is not the same as destroying all copies of the Communist Manifesto. But then second thought, I realized, oh, this is probably an incredibly valuable book because of its history and so forth. So just like her in the movie, she got this thing of like, oh, I'll sell it on eBay and make a fortune. That'll solve all my problems. She's an idiot, by the way, and so am I, admittedly. But I'm certainly not as stoned as she is. And so So she's like, what am I going to do with this communist manifesto? I got to get to this audition. I got to meet these people. I got all these obligations, but I'm too stoned to do a damn thing. So it's frustrating in that regard. I did like how they handled the concept of Marxism, because there's this one scene where she goes on this like Marxist rant, and then it like backs up. It's like, that's what she thought she said. This is how it really went down. It's just like this stoned ranting idiot complaining, and even like Danny Trejo's in the corner going, what are you talking about? And I thought that was really funny, because you'd have to be like really, really, really stoned, the way Anna Faris's character is in this movie, to think that Marxism has any value whatsoever. And so I kind of liked how they handled the Marxism thing. I kind of like how, I don't know, I think that's what I like about the movie, is that it's honest about how stupid pot makes people. You idiots are just so dumb, especially when you eat it. Anyway, Smiley Face, 2007 movie, 5 of 13 stars. And this is particularly why I think people should not eat pot. I'm kind of okay with you guys smoking pot, because you don't get as dumb as you'd get when you eat it. And that's what concerns me about all these gummies and edibles and so forth, is like, because kids can get them. And when anyone, any human being, or any living creature really eats it, you have a different metabolic reaction, and you're more likely to experience like hallucinations, like the narrator talking to you on the Ferris wheel. The Anna Faris wheel. Anyway, it made me think, despite being a dumb pot stoner comedy. What's funny is that it's like even dumber than Dude, Where's My Car? Even though and that's oppressive on its own.
The madman loves you all, from the big to the small.